Hi, it's John here from the Diaries. As you may or may not be aware, it's my birthday today, and I've at least got one lot of roleplay goodies. And I'm just going to dig into that, see what goodies we've got in there, especially obviously with an eye to the role-playing stuff. So I'm going to switch over the camera and we're going to go to close-in hand cam, where I attempt to open a box one-handed. Wish me luck. Okay, so before I start on the box, which is just up there, you can probably see a cheeky little Old School Essentials logo in the bottom right of that box as I'm looking at it. If I swing back down here, you'll see the Old School Essentials book. We've got the Rules tome there. We've got the Adventure, The Hole in the Oak, and the other adventure, Winter's Daughter. We've also got the two advanced fantasy books, the Druid and Illusionist Spells and the Genre Rules. Now, I ordered these on the Kickstarter. However, at the time I didn't really have the lolly to splash out on the boxed set as well. But again, my lovely wife Hannah kindly ordered me a copy of the box set from the Necrotic Gnome website for my birthday. Say hello, Hannah.
Hello, Red Dice Diaries.
There you go, that's a brief look on my lovely wife, who's put together a little hamper that I'll be showing you shortly. So that's enough like pontificating from me. Let's crack on with the box and see what we've got. Okay, so this is the lovely little hamper that my lovely wife has put together. So let's have a look at what we've got. Let's do the non-roleplay stuff first. I've got a Dean Coots book, 77 Shadow Street. And in fact, my dad gave me this the other night when I went round to see him, because he does like a bit of a horror story, so I'm going to look forward to seeing that. Let's see what else we've got there as we go in. Oh, I can see some chocolate in that. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, I do like a bit of a delightful peppermint arrow. Splendid. Let's have a look at what else we've got in there. This is a card of some sort. Oh, handily, someone's pre-opened it for me. Thank you very much, whoever did that. A little monkey on the front. Don't know what someone's trying to say there. And that is a lovely card from my mum and dad. So, yeah, they know I love a bit of a comical card. So, lovely jubbly. Thank you very much, mum and dad. Let's move on here. I can see this this wrapped up in brown paper, which, given I bought the paper, I suspect is off my wife. Let me reach up for the handy scissors I've got there. Oh, you say I might be right, is that right?
Might be.
Oh, look at that. I'll tell you what though, I bet you the Christmas presents I'm going to wrap up in this paper and this string I bought off Amazon, quick plug there, I bet it's not going to look half as good as theirs. So let's have a quick look in there. Let's snip this string. If I can manage to cut it. I know, I'm trying to do it left-handed. Thanks very much, love. I wondered why the scissors weren't working. I thought someone had bought me some trick scissors or something. There you go. Also, it's that sort of like plasticated string, which is going to make it easy. But I suppose, yeah, I'm just really trying to cover up the fact that I am fairly cack-handed. So, and it's been a long day at work. Let's see what we've got in here. Is this something I'm going to break if I flip it over?
Be a bit gentle with it.
Okay, alright, so I'm trying to be as gentle as I can while I'm sitting cross-legged on the floor. Just doing this one-handed. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, some dice. Sweet! And then my favourite colour, red, naturally. Clues in the name.
From Spirit Games.
Yeah, my friendly local game store, Spirit Games. Get another cheeky plug in there. And sorry about all the auto-focusing, but filming this on a shitty Nokia 5, so, you know, it's what it is. See what else we've got in there. I'm sensing something probably skull-shaped, given my predilections. That would appear to be some sort of skull bowl or ashtray or something similar.
Dice pot.
Oh, it's a dice pot. Oh, very good. Yeah, I was actually saving like a little sort of coffee pot the other day because I was like, oh, I need something to put my dice in because my box is breaking. So that is absolutely beautiful. I presume that's off you, love?
Of course it is.
Lovely, look at that. Bit sort of trapdoory with the older skull. Bit of an old school reference there for anyone in the UK who remembers trapdoor. Right, let's put this paper to one side. See what else we've got. I've got some nibbles, lovely jubbly. And some Vimto, classic pop, splendid. And let's see what else we've got. I doubt my ability to do this one-handed.
You're aware that I like Dutch angles, aren't you?
I don't know what that means.
That's okay then.
Does that mean I'm going to be in some sort of pseudo-noir, like fucking terribly overly dramatic like TV series or something? It'll all be shot through like an arty filter.
No, it just means it's on a bit of a wonk.
And that's off my brother, and my brother properly loves his fantasy novels. So thank you very much, Simon. I shall look forward to reading that. I'll put that on the book there. And I think this is off Simon as well, because it's in the same wrapping paper. The clues are there. Let's see what we've got. Boom, boom, boom. Just nearly snap this off, but never mind. And this is another one from Trudy Canavan, Priestess of the White. Apparently the first of the Black Magician trilogy, and this is the second book.
See the covers then?
This is the first book, and this is the second book in the Black Magician trilogy. So I shall look forward to reading those. I've got to admit, even though, weirdly enough, even though I like play a lot of fantasy games, I don't actually read a lot of fantasy stories. And my brother and my dad are mad fans of like massive fantasy series, so they're trying to get me a bit more into that. Okay, so this is from my mum and dad. Now, when I got this off my dad said this present's a bit more liquidy than other ones, and it feels distinctly can-like, so I'm expecting it's some sort of beverage. So let's have a quick look. Oh, now we're talking. Look at that beauty in there. 4 cans of Thatcher's Gold. They know me very well. I shall look forward to drinking them when I'm next playing a game. But now, let's crack on to the actual role. As I say, save the best still last. The roleplay stuff, obviously. And this is a present that was ordered for me by my lovely wife, Hannah, who is still sat over there, sort of laughing at me while I'm trying to cack-handedly open this stuff, and I can't blame her. It is funny AF watching me trying to open like something one-handed with a pair of scissors in the wrong hand. I've not got the best hand-eye coordination at the best of times, so but you sort of muddle past, don't you? So, present off Hannah, it's the Old School Essentials black boxed set, so let's get into that. Okay, so let's get on to the main event, the good roleplay stuff. So we've got the Old School Essentials box set here that Hannah kindly brought me. Hannah's over there, blowing me a kiss, and also laughing at me because I've already done this segment and forgot to click record like an absolute knobhead. So you can see as we look at this, it's a lovely box set. Apologies for the glare, but it's shrink wrapped. It was very well packaged, like the rest of the Old School Essentials stuff I've got. Look on the side, it says, Old School Essentials is a roleplay game of fantastic adventure, danger, monsters and magic, founded in the tradition of the beloved 1980s fantasy adventure game rules, but presented in a clear, modern style. This game is quick to learn and easy to reference. And if we look on the back, the list of contents, we can see that we've got 5 books, the core rules, classic fantasy genre rules, cleric and magic user spells, classic fantasy monsters, and classic fantasy treasures. Then we've got the Necrotic Gnome logo down there. So, can't wait to get into this, but because I don't want to damage the box, because I think it looks properly, spankingly good, I'm going to hand the camera over to Hannah while I open it. Okay, so I'm going to open this very carefully with this handy pair of scissors that I'm holding in the right hand for a change. So if I very carefully slide along there and peel back this shrink wrapping, not any damage to the actual box. Alright, so let's have a quick look inside. Some like dramatic music playing while I'm just waiting for this box to open. There we go. Okay, so if I carefully tip the box out, so we've got, starting in reverse order so I can put them back in the box, we've got Old School Essentials Classic Fantasy Treasures, we have Old School Essentials Classic Fantasy Monsters, Old School Essentials Cleric and Magic User Spells, we have the Classic Fantasy Genre Rules, and we also have the Core Rules. Now there's some extra space in here which is very handy, and I'm going to see which of these other books I've got I can actually fit in. So I could fit the rules tome in and that'll be about it. What I'd rather do though is I'm going to probably fit these two adventures and the advanced fantasy rules in there. The lid just about fits on, and I will keep my rules tome separate. So there we go. It's a lovely set of rule books from Necrotic Gnome. Gavin at Necrotic Gnome has done an excellent job with these. The quality of the books is superb, and I don't really go in for many box sets, to be perfectly honest, because I figure, got shelves, what do I need a box for? But for carrying these around, because I intend to take them to conventions, UK Games Expo and stuff like that, having it all in this nice little box to keep it all together is absolutely great. And obviously if I needed to fit the rules tome in there, I could always switch them around, take some of the adventures out or whatnot. But absolutely brilliant. I'll probably review these later. If you see my YouTube channel, you know I was a fan of this previous iteration, the BX Essentials. I'll hopefully get around to doing like a page-by-page review of these at some point. But that's it for this unboxing. Although I've not really done much paper rustling. So there we go, just to keep people happy who seem to like that sort of thing. But in all seriousness, great box set. Really can't wait to start reading these and getting into them. Happy days. Thank you very much, Gavin at Necrotic Gnome. So that's been my Red Dice Diaries unboxing of Old School Essentials. Till I see you next time, take care. On whatever game you're playing, enjoy yourself, have fun, keep rolling those red dice, and I'll see you soon.
Happy birthday, Joe.
Thank you very much.